Hey everyone, alright, so I'm going to try and do this lab really quick. So I have, say hi Riley.
Hi.
Alright, she's going to be my assistant today. I'm going to be painting the bottom of her foot and we're gonna try and go through this. So I just want to kind of recap from this morning. If you see chickens, don't be alarmed. And we also have people working on the house still. So first one, we're going to talk about stride length. So this is the linear distance between two successive events that are accomplished by the same extremity during gait. So it's generally measured by measuring the distance between heel strike of one extremity to the heel stride of the next heel strike of the same extremity. So like right heel strike to right heel strike, left heel strike to the following left heel strike. Step length is the linear distance between two successive points of contact of the opposite extremity. So you're looking at the heel strike of the right foot to the heel strike of the left foot. So that is going to be your step length. All right, your width of walking base or width of walking base of support. Okay, so this is the linear distance between the midpoint of the heel of one foot to the same point on the other foot. So like mid heel foot of the right foot to mid heel foot of the left foot. So that's going to be your walking or your width of walking base or width of walking base of support. I'm not going to do toe out today. Well, I'm not going to measure it, but I can draw it for you guys. But again, that is just the degree that your toe angles or your foot angles out when you're walking. So measuring from the midline up to the same point of midline to your first second toe to the second toe. And then that degree is going to mark your degree of toe out. All right, so I'm just going to go over a little bit from the lab. So what I'm going to do is hand this over to Riley so she can kind of talk to you or whatever while I'm trying to paint the bottom of her feet really quickly because it's windy and I don't want it to dry too quick. Okay. Riley, hold this. You gotta hold it. All right, just hold it right there. They can see your face. You gotta hold it.
Hi.
Hold it good. Just talk right there.
Hi, I'm going to paint my feet, and I'm going to have so much fun. I'm excited to do it.
Keep talking.
I am really, really, really excited to do this. Can you please do this at your home? And you can have some fun. You could do it whatever color you could do.
All right, so I want you to get up and walk really quick before it dries. Hurry. Oh, Mayan. All right, I'm gonna pause real quick. All right, so we kind of had to improvise a little bit. I was able to get some footsteps, so I don't know if you can see where she walked at. All right, so what I did is I marked the back of her heels. Hold this. Hold up like that. Yep. So what I'm going to do now, I marked it with blue. I'm going to use red. No, not red. Let's use green. All right. So if we're talking about stride length, okay, so that's going to be right heel strike to right heel strike. All right. So we have right heel strike, left heel strike, right heel strike. All right, so this is right, left, right. All right, so if I want to look at the stride length, all right, I'm going to measure between this right heel mark to this right heel mark. So this right there is going to be my stride length. All right, if I'm talking about step length for the right side, remember step length is going to be left heel strike to right heel strike. Okay, so I'm going to move down here. All right, so we have left, right. All right, so my right stride length is going to be from here to here basically. Okay, so left heel strike to right heel strike. That is going to be my right step length. All right. For the width of the base of support, or width of walking base, basically, remember it's midpoint from one heel to the midpoint of the next heel. All right, so, and then the distance in between the two. So I'm gonna try and find a different spot because that's not very big. All right, so we'll just start at this one right here and do this one and kind of just go across. All right, so we have the right heel, left heel right here. All right, so midpoint. All right, so I'm just gonna come across, kind of dot this up. All right, so this right here is gonna be my width of walking base. All right, so I forgot to bring a ruler with me today, so I can't really measure it, but just letting you know that from right to left, this distance right here is gonna be your width of walking base. All right, so, and for the step, or on the left side, it's the exact same thing, only your reference point is going to be on the left side going against the right. All right, so here we have right stride length. From here we have right step length, and then up here we have the width of walking base. Okay. All right, so now what I'm going to do is kind of look at the pattern of weight bearing on the foot. Remember how I talked to you guys about that when you're walking, you're going to hit the posterior lateral point, and then as you're walking into mid stance, you're going to hit the middle part of your foot, and then with toe off, it's going to round up to the first and second toe. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Riley walk really, really slow, and we can see if we can kind of see that. Okay. All right, Riley, so I want you to walk forward really slow, okay? Keep going. Walk normal, baby. All right. All right, so you can kind of see how, even though she went kind of slow, how she hits the posterior lateral side, and it kind of rolls to the front as she goes to her toes for a toe off. All right, so I'm not gonna do cadence. That's just gonna take not too long, but I'm not really gonna walk behind her for a minute and you guys watch that. So what I'm gonna have her do is I'm gonna have her run so that you guys can see that double support is not gonna be there when she runs. The width of her base of support is gonna decrease, and the toe out angle is going to decrease as well. So don't mind my yard. We got chickens roaming around. So in a second, I'm going to have her take off running, and you guys can see this. All right, Riley, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, go. Run fast. Okay, so I don't know how well you guys could see that, but when running, remember you're not going to have your double support. It's going to be absent. Your width of base of support is going to decrease, and the angle of toe out is also going to decrease as well. So hopefully this was a little helpful. It would have been a whole lot funner to do it with you guys and have you all get your feet in the chalk paint. But anyways, I hope this helps a little bit. You guys can follow along with your lab, or you can get out on a nice day and try it yourselves with some chalk. But yeah, so anyways, that is your lab, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.
Mom.